Alright guys, what I wanted to do was a review slash comparison. Please excuse Gallo de Cielo. You can see that rooster in another one of my videos. I picked up a Ozark Trails fillet knife. These are very inexpensive, about $15 at Walmart. And then I have another Rapala or Rapala, and one that's been in the family for a long time. I'm going to do a comparison on some crappie on which one is more efficient. Which one, obviously people are going to say this is a lot faster, but with a knife like this you can really do some detailed work. And I don't know, really, to be honest, if one of these saves meat. This obviously is going to save time, but in the long run, is one of these going to be more efficient because of the amount of meat saved? So let's get right into it. We got about 25 slabs yesterday from a place here close by. I've had them iced down, and let me get one out and then we'll get started. Alright guys, so what we wanted to do again was we were going to try to do a comparison video between a traditional fillet knife and an electric fillet knife. Now there's many proponents that says, of course, this is going to be faster. It is faster, but I'm kind of wondering though if you can get a little bit more accuracy with practice and time with this. It is slower. You can do a lot more fish with this, but I'm wondering if with this you can get a little bit more meat. So we're going to do one side with the traditional fillet knife and the other side with the electric fillet knife. Good size crappie here. This is a nice slab, probably 14 inches, nice and thick. You can see that. The scales are really tough. Usually what you'll do here is just get down in there behind the gill plate and make a V. I like to come far up here on this shoulder right here, because you get a lot of meat right here, or a good chunk of meat anyway. And then you just start following that backbone down along the center line of the fish. And then once you get to about right here, you can take that knife all the way over and you can fillet down to the edge of the tail. And of course, with the traditional fillet knife, you have to get in here and do some detail work. Now, that you're going to hear the ribs right there, so you have to kind of slice up and find where they end. You kind of bow out right there, and then once you get past them and you peel this up, then you can immediately start going down the ribs towards the belly meat. And that's about right there, and then immediately start cutting back down, and you can salvage some of that meat that rides along the ribs. And then once you get right here, you can just kind of go over and again stay down. These bottom fins are going to be right along the edge, and then I got a little bit right there, and then of course you'll see the fillet right there. Now see all that belly meat? Sometimes, and we're going to see it, I like to be on the edge of the board. Sometimes when you're using an electric fillet knife, I think you lose some of that. Yeah, you're going to cut the rib cage out and there'll be a little bit left, but notice I'm going to notice the fillet on this slab now has got, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, a nice chunk of meat right there that's boneless. So you can see that right there. I mean, there's a nice chunk of meat. Now let's try the other side. I'm going to leave this out for comparison so that we can see, compare them both. Now we'll do the electric fillet knife now, and kind of same thing. We're just going to start up here. Actually, I'm going to start down here, and we're going to make that V cut. Come up here all the way up there, and then of course when you do a fillet knife, you can just go right down through there and go through those ribs. Watch your hand. Stay along that backbone, and then there you have it, another fillet. I'm going to turn the fish around again because I like to be close to the board, and then trim that fillet off of the skin. So there you have another big fillet. I'm going to go ahead and discard the carcass out of the way. And then with these, you can have that's those ribs you just cut through. They come all the way down to here. You can kind of like follow them and then come out. And so you have another chunk of meat. So I think it's about the same. I mean, if you look at those, there's a good chunk of meat. This one may be a little bigger, a little thinner at times, but pretty much the same amount of meat. So I guess really it would be negligible what you'll lose with a fillet knife. So an electric fillet knife versus a regular fillet knife. So if you like these videos, please like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Share in the comments below, and if you have a suggestion or something you'd like to add, please feel to put that in the comments and share with us and get a discussion going. Thanks again for watching. We really appreciate it, and we hope you will check out our next video.